discarded, eradicated from the mind of the responsible, educated, and sophisticated member of society. How do we accomplish this feat? How do I, the son of slavery and sexual innuendo and chain gangs and street gangs fostered by prison, how can we, brown and red and yellow people, stem the tide created by a man who was in turn formed by the invisible forces unleashed by his domination and subsequent fear of us? How do I, a self-avowed black man, explain to you, a seemingly unquestionable white man, that there is no race? How do I open a dialogue that will prove the obviously existentialist nature of our beings and sense of ourselves in a world fed by fast food and, not coincidentally, controlled by fictitious but powerful and deadly corporate persons? How can I explain the locked door of diplomacy is guarded by the dogs of war? It does seem impossible. If I know that I'm a black man and you know that you're white, if we believe that Arabs are Muslims and all Muslims are the same and that they are wrong while we are right, how can I change the definitions that have survived past their own contradictions, their own expiration dates? There are no black men, but I am a black man. I know that this sentence is a fact. There is no white race, but I have labored under the oppression of a white race for centuries. This is undoubtedly true. I believe one thing and yet I know something else. To heal this disease of the soul, we need a redemption, an old-fashioned baptism ritual where the one joins the many, where the word human means all women and men. How do we come to this redemption, this altar of resurrection? If you believe that the word race is inaccurate, misleading, and wrong, then you have to make that realization a part of your everyday dialogue, worldview, and belief system. You, especially so-called white people, have to deny the tag of race. You are a citizen, as are all people that you know and meet, never know, and never meet. Our true race is based on an overwhelming internal sameness between all human beings. The sight of our eyes, the pigmentation of our skin, our gender, the texture of our hair is the very least of us. You might still ask why I put extra weight on so-called white people denying their race and replacing it with the notion of humanity. It is because the notion of a white world has brought down all of the oppression on the other so-called colored races. Our identities were taken from us, where white identity, albeit unconsciously, was created for the express purpose of domination.